left-hand wedge, and Padre Carrington now going to run it up that slope.
You wouldn't think with lift clean in place that he'd putt it. You know, he could have hit a perfect lie for a pitch.
Plus, there's dew on the ground he's got to putt through, so I would have liked pitching it better.
I'm trying to make it.
It's the only problem when you run the ball up the slope like that. You're thinking, I got to get it a little bit harder, and he's got a tricky little thing coming back down the hill. There's a nice strike. The ball just scooted right along.
Hi, Dad.
Brian?
Dad, look at the screen.
What? I thought you were in Nicaragua.
We are, Dad. That's where we're calling from. Dad, look down. I can see up your nose.
Grandpa, can you see me? Wow, Grandpa, I didn't know people could hear up there. Do you want to see up my nose, too?
Brian! Kelly! Ethan! What are you doing in my cutting board?
Dad, please tell me you didn't use this as a cutting board.
Well, the pizza kid brought this thing yesterday. No pizza, just this thing. I told her, no pizza, no tip. Whole thing was weird.
Dad, when they told us it would be a couple of months until we got a phone line here at the new place, I arranged for Tech Depot to deliver the tablet so you could still have a way of contacting each other. I know Mom used to do all of the computer stuff, but this tablet is set up pretty simple. We can even see each other when we talk. It's funny, but where we are, they actually have better internet than the regular phone lines. But anyways, I wanted to stay in touch. I'm worried about you. I know you really miss Mom. We all do. I'm just concerned that you're maybe not, taking care of yourself.
Grandpa, you don't look so good. Yeah, you look like you're underwater or something.
Yeah, Dad. I think there's something wet on the screen in front of the camera.
Oh, it's probably just some tomato juice. I made a sandwich yesterday. There. Happy now?
Much better.
Son, I appreciate the concern, and I really do like seeing you, and thanks for this thingy-majig, whatever it is. But I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me. I miss Mom, but I can take care of myself. After all, I did okay raising you, didn't I? And you're now Mr. Community Development something in Nicaragua, out saving the world and everything.
Community Development Coordinator, leveraging local resources to overcome systems of poverty.
Yeah. You do your thing, and I'm glad you're doing it, but just don't worry about me, too. I'm okay.
Okay, but I do worry. You and Mom were a team, and now that she's gone, it's just different. Just know that for right now, this device is the best way to get a hold of me. Push the icon that says family, then push the one that says video chat, and you'll reach me.
Brian, you're talking funny. What are you doing now?
Dad. Hey, Dad. I think the tablet might be starting to malfunction. Did you get it wet?
Well, I always wash a cutting board after I use it.
I'll get the Tech Depot person to come by to help. But contact me when it's working again, okay? I want to know that you're...
Brian! Hey, cutting board. Show me Brian. Oh, Stanley, what are you doing? Now you're talking to a cutting board or whatever this thing is. Oh, finally a phone call. There's some technology I can actually understand. Hello?
This message is from Dr. Johnson's office. Your test results are in. Please contact our office at your earliest convenience to schedule an appointment with Dr. Johnson to go over your test results. Please press 1 to indicate you have received this message. Goodbye.
Oh, Mabel. I don't know what this world's coming to. You always handled change so much better than I did. I don't know what all this technology stuff is. I just miss you so much.
attending science fairs. Every scarf mark writes a story on the wall. And in the laugh lines on her face, he sees them all. They've known laughter, they've known tears. They face many new frontiers. And the memories accumulate like a million souvenirs. After all the years, that's why it hurts so much. This is the price we pay for love. They've known laughter, they've known tears. They face many new frontiers. And the memories accumulate like a million souvenirs. After all the years. After all the years. After all the years.
Haven, look at me. That's nice. Haven, my arm fell off. Try to keep it down.
Welcome to Dr. Johnson's office. Please have a seat. Ma'am, what seems to be the problem? Ma'am, what seems to be the problem? Ma'am, what seems to be the problem?
I think I can help.
Yes, ma'am, what seems to be the problem?
My thumbs are sore.
We'll get with you. We'll get to you when we can. Please have a seat. The approximate wait time is 8 minutes. Welcome to Dr. Johnson's office. That's the problem.
Oh, the violence. Like a war zone. Such bloodshed. Sheer madness. Dramatic. Terrible. I'll never get that experience out of my mind. Scarred for life.
What happened?
Cats do not like bats.
Please have a seat. Your approximate wait time is now 20 minutes. This is the third cat bather this week. Will they never learn? Welcome to Dr. Johnson's office. Please have a seat and we'll get to you in the order received. Next. Yes, you, sir.
Hi, my name's Stanley Williamson. I'm here about my test results.
Williamson, yes, I have your records here. Since you have an appointment, your wait time is approximately 3 minutes.
Voice is very familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? What's your name?
My name is Zigrid. Most people call me Siri. Don't know why. Please have a seat. Yes, doctor. Oh, yes. All right, 1 moment. Welcome to Dr. Johnson's office. What seems to be the problem?
Everybody today is walking the wrong direction.
Please have a seat. Mr. Williamson, the doctor is ready to see you now. You may go in.
Thank you.
Coach Williamson, good to see you.
Nobody's called me that for years.
Well, you know, ever since you coached our Little League team, it's a little bit tough calling you something else.
Well, I remember calling you Brucey, so it's hard for me to call you a doctor now, but I guess that's what happens when time goes by.
So it is. Hey, I'm really sorry to hear about your wife. Mabel was a good woman. Now I recall her having the team over for apple crisp after the games. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat?
Thank you, yeah. I miss her very much.
I've been reviewing your blood work, and I'm seeing something I don't like. I'm concerned about your liver. This may be the reason that you're having weight loss and a pain in your side. Okay? We won't know for sure until we do a biopsy, but you need to be ready. We may have to start aggressive treatment right away. Early signs are pointing to cancer, and I hope and pray it's not, but we need to be ready in that event. So I'll make a note to have my receptionist get a hold of the hospital, make an appointment for you as soon as we can get you in. It'll be an outpatient procedure, so you will need to arrange for a ride home afterwards, and you'll probably be sore for a few days. I'll also have her send you some information on liver disease, and if it's cancer, what we can do about it. It is serious, but your overall good health should be a big benefit. I do have some extra literature here for you to take a look at and get some basic information on.
Doctor, there's a crisis in the other room. One of your patients was having the others watch her nay-nay. She was all right on the whip part, but I don't think anyone was ready for the nay-nay. She could have twisted something, and I think her pants split. It's serious. The other patients are traumatized. You gotta come quickly.
I've got to run, Coach. I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, wait, forgot you.
sand wedge, and Padre Garrington now going to run it up that slope.
You wouldn't think with a lift clean in place that he'd putt it. You know, he could have hit a perfect lie for a pitch.
Plus, there's dew on the ground he's got to putt through, so I would have liked pitching it better.
He'd probably make it.
And it's the only problem when you run the ball up the slope like that. You're thinking, I got to get it a little bit hard.
Mr. Williamson.
Hey, you're the pizza kid.
Hi, my name is Erica. I'm a part-time service tech for Tech Depot. I delivered your tablet a couple days ago. I received an email from your son Brian saying that there might be a problem, a possible warranty repair.
Come in. Yeah, this board thingy-majingy isn't working right. I think maybe it's broken.
Your son said it might have been submerged.
Oh, I don't know how that could have happened. Take a look at it, though, if you want.
Okay. Well, there do seem to be quite an unusual amount of scratches for such a new device. I have the same model. It took mine a year without a case for it to look this worn. Do you have any pets that might got a hold of it?
No pets.
Anyway, if it was submerged for just a short amount of time, it is IPX5 certified, so it shouldn't have damaged it or affect the warranty.
Well, now that you mention it, I might have accidentally run it under the faucet.
You don't say. Okay. Well, let me try doing a hard reset and see if that helps clear things up. Okay. While it's rebooting, would you like a quick tutorial on how to use it?
Sure.
Okay, we can use mine. All right. So, to download new apps, first you go to the App Store, you type in the name of the app you want, you press enter.
Let me stop you right there, kid. We need to be a little more basic for me, like, how do I turn the board thingy on?
Oh, okay. So you press this power button right here and make a motion on the screen to unlock it, like this.
Like that?
Yeah.
Ah, I could do that.
And then you select the icon, the picture thing, for the kind of program you want to use. See, like this one that looks like an envelope? That one's for mail.
Oh, that's not too hard. My wife Mabel used to do all of our computer stuff, but it seemed like it was a lot more complicated than this thing.
Well, then maybe she can help you.
Oh, she died 10 months ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, it's not your fault. It was cancer's fault.
Anyway, looks like your tablet is ready to go again. When the power gets lower, maybe at night, you should really charge it. Do you want me to show you how to do that?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so you plug in this end of the cable into here and plug this other end into the wall.
Okay, I think I can do that. I might be able to actually use this thing. It'll help me talk to my son and his family in Nicaragua.
Cool. Well, please do call me at Tech Depot if you have any other problems.
Thanks for helping me. I really appreciate it. I might be able to actually use this, but just not as a cutting board. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. I played basketball in college. My nickname was Suction Cup because I could palm the ball, but boy, a lot's changed since then.
It's okay, sir. Please do call me if you have any other problems.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Push the power button to turn it on. Then make the swipey motion to unlock it. Hey, it's coming on. And then push this family button. That looks a little different than it did before. What if I push this thing here?
I googled your family. I know why you moved here.
Yeah?
I know what you're hiding from, and I intend to let the whole school know what your disgusting drunken daddy did if you don't leave $50 in an envelope taped inside stall 3 of the girls' bathroom by 5 o'clock tomorrow night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I know your family moved here to get away from the secret. $50 tomorrow, or the secret goes public. No one will want to be your friend after they find out.
Okay.
Oh, Mabel, I think the tech kid has got a bully problem and a big problem with the family secret. What should I do?
That night, Stanley goes to sleep and finds himself having the strangest dream.
Kid. Coach. I haven't seen you since college. What are you doing in my apartment? Why do you have wings and whatever that thing is? Are you an angel or something? Why are there squirrels? Is that a reindeer?
I don't know, kid. It's your dumb dream. Well, you always work kind of weird. But you did have a pretty good outside shot. Did you continue on with basketball?
Well, about a year after graduation, I tore my Achilles tendon just fooling around in the gym. And it took another year to heal up, so I never went back. But I did coach a bunch of Little League baseball, because that's a sport my son was into.
I'm glad you didn't waste your talent. Now, why am I here? Why am I in your dream?
Well, you remember Mabel, the girl I was going with my senior year? Well, we got married, and after 45 years of our marriage and raising a family, she died. And I'm just not really okay.
Yeah, I picked up on that already.
My son and his family, they moved to Nicaragua. I didn't want to stop them because they're down there doing a good thing, and I didn't want them to put their life on hold because of me, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do without them. I'm pretty alone.
You sound like you're feeling...
Nuts! I love nuts. Give me all your cashews. Aw, nuts. Give me all your acorns. No, I have no acorns. Go for it. Walnut. What? Your walnut. What? Your walnut. What? Walnut!
I have some advice for you, kid. Never play cards with squirrels.
I'll keep that in mind.
I think you're really feeling lonely, aren't you?
I guess I am. After Mabel died, I just haven't been able to, know exactly who I am. It's like I'm missing an arm. Kind of lost, and I can't make good decisions. And then there's this kid. She works for the tech place, and I saw her messages on her tablet, and I think she's in some real trouble. But I guess that's none of my business, right?
None of your business. What's your business? My business is nuts. Nuts where? Warehouse full of nuts. Fantastic! Fantastic far. There's only 3. It's in your report. And your service.
Never mind them, kid. Do you remember what I used to tell you? Right?
Let's see. Always take a shower?
No, that's not it.
Pass the ball to Jimmy.
No, that's not it either. I told you to get off the bench, do something. In this case, your young friend needs help. Help her. It'll probably help you.
Thanks, Coach. I think that's what I needed to hear.
Anytime, kid. Seriously, though. In the next dream, get me a different outfit. Pink is not my color.
Stop it! Both of you. Now get back to your homework. You're going to need those math skills later on in life when you're paying the bills, especially subtraction.
Mom, have you seen my tablet?
No, isn't it in your backpack?
No, I don't know where I put it.
Well, you worry too much about this stuff. You know it's going to show up.
But Mom, I need it now.
Hey, lady, you're a little bit too attached to this technology. I'm thinking unplugging would be healthy.
But Mom, you don't understand. This is different.
How?
There's this kid at school who's giving me a hard time.
Honey, I know it's hard to relocate to a new place, but it's been hard for us too. I'm working 2 jobs.
I know, Mom.
Well, we had to come here to try to get a fresh start.
I know.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
I'll be in my room.
Mom, it's an old guy. I mean, we have a guest.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm here to see Erica. Would it be all right if I had a word with her?
Well, it might be okay if I knew what we were talking about.
Oh, I assume you're her mother?
Yes, I'm her mother.
Well, in that case, I need to talk to you too.
Okay. Children, you need to go back. Do your homework.
Erica works part-time for Tech Depot, right? Like an after-school job?
Correct.
Well, she came to my place to fix my tablet, and we got them mixed up. They look just the same, and I didn't mean to read her messages, but when I turned it on, I saw this message, and I think she's in some real trouble. See?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad you stopped by. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Please, sit down. Oh, forgive this mess. We just moved in a couple months ago, and I just haven't had time to put everything away. Erica, would you come down here, please? There's a gentleman who wants to talk to you. Kids, I think you can go to your rooms. The homework can wait.
Okay.
Mr. Williamson? How do you know where I live?
Oh, your address was in your tablet?
Oh.
I didn't mean to, but when I turned it on, I saw this message from this Kitty Force person. Are you being threatened in some way?
Erica?
Yes?
Is it a kid at school?
Why didn't you tell me?
I really did, Mom, but I know you have your own troubles too.
Is it something you could talk about with us?
Okay, well, a couple days ago, I started getting messages from someone, but I don't know who. They claimed that they knew what my dad had done and why we moved here. And if I didn't pay $50 by 5 o'clock tonight, they were going to tell the whole school, and nobody would want to be my friend.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess it's okay if you know why we moved here. It sounds like word is getting out. We lived in Arnott, Oklahoma for many years, population 550. And 2 years ago, my husband caused an accident. He was driving drunk, and he killed a little boy and a little girl. And they just belonged to the family that lived right down the street. It was devastating. It's just this small little town, and everybody knows everybody. So now, 2 years ago, last year, they convicted him. They sent him away for 10 years for 2 counts of first-degree vehicular homicide. It's been hard, really hard, and I know it was hard for the other family, but we've suffered too. My children have been called names at school. I sold an insurance. My business just dried up. There were a few people who tried to be nice, but boy, there's a lot of mean people out there. They're so hurtful. So we moved here hoping we could get a fresh start. And it looks like our past is going to catch up with us.
Oh, I'm very sorry. It must be very, very hard for you.
You have no idea what it feels like to be ripped away from everything like that.
I suppose I don't. Well, maybe I do just a bit. My wife of 45 years died this year, and I've been pretty lost since then.
You know, I've been trying to make friends, but wow, it's hard. It's really hard. It just seems like everybody's in their own little world. Their schedules are busy and their time is precious, and they just don't want to let you in. And then there's that fear that if they did get to know you, they wouldn't accept you. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I guess if we're sharing secrets, maybe I should tell you mine. About 20 years ago, I started drinking. I was angry and frustrated, and at first the drinking seemed to help, but of course then it became the problem. And I kept it hidden from my friends and my kids, but of course my wife knew. I quit about 5 years ago.
What stopped you?
Well, I got in an accident, and I hit a car that had other people in it after I'd been drinking, and if it would have happened just a second or two earlier, the results could have been really tragic. As it was, nobody really got hurt. The patrolman that came was a kid that had been on my Little League team when I was a coach, and I convinced him not to give me a breathalyzer on the spot. And because it was a minor accident, I suppose I got away with it, but just thinking about what could have happened, I don't know what I would have done. Maple helped me get into a support group at the church, and with their help, I was able to quit, and I've been sober since, one day at a time, but I have been sober. Then after she got sick about 3 years ago, I just stopped going to church. I stopped going to the group. I told him I was too busy because I was taking care of her, and I was. But after she died, I guess I had changed. After 3 years, everybody had changed at the church. Nobody knew me, and I just quit going. And then just the other day, I saw my doctor, and he thinks now that I have liver cancer, probably related to my drinking. So like you said, I guess it doesn't take long for your past to catch up with you.
Oh, I am so sorry. I think we have more in common than we realize.
It's funny. That reminds me of something we heard in church last week about the wise men. Where's that church bulletin? Oh, here it is. Matthew 2. When Jesus was born, some wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. They asked, "Where is the baby who was born to be the King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him."
I know that story from Christmas, but what does that have to do with our problems?
Well, yeah, I've been thinking about that too. And I think there's a part of that story that really gets overlooked. Do you notice how the pastor kind of was accenting the fact that it was wise men?
Sorry, I still don't really understand.
People have to stick together in times of hardship and pain. It makes it much more durable.
I guess I do understand now. What did you say the name of the church was?
Well, it's the Apple Valley Community Church.
That's where Mabel and I used to go.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's time I went back.
You know what? Why don't we all go together?
Speaking of going together, it's 4:15. Let's all go over to the school and see if we can do something about Erica's bully problem so she doesn't have to face that alone.
Oh, thank you. That would be so wonderful.
seat. We're thrilled to have some special guests here today. You've been hearing about the work in Nicaragua for some time now and the school that they have started, and we're so excited to be a part of sponsoring it. I'd like to welcome Brian Williamson and his children Kelly and Ethan to give an update. They're in town visiting Brian's dad, Stanley, who many of you now know.
Thank you, Stacy, and thank you everybody for having us. We're so excited about the new school that's being started. It's going to create an opportunity for all the kids who have fallen behind due to poverty to finally get caught up. We really want to thank you for all your support and all your prayers, and we'd be happy to answer any questions.
How's Nicaragua been for your kids? It's been a lot of adjustments, but it's good too. We really enjoy the people.
And it helps us remember how much we have here and how possessions are all that important.
So many people have so much less, and as we can help them get better home schools and opportunities, they have so much to teach us about community and faith.
That's so true. One of the most important things we've learned from the Christians in Nicaragua is how important our relationships are. Not just our relationship with God, but also our relationships with each other.
How can we help the school?
I'm glad you asked that. We can really use all your prayers, and of course your financial support is very helpful.
Can we come and visit the school?
Absolutely. We'd love to see all of you down there.
Thank you so much, Brian and family. We're really excited about partnering with you, and we pray God's blessings on you and your work.
Thank you.
Can we get a round of applause? Before we invite Pastor up to give the message for the day, are there any other announcements?
Just wanted to remind people that we have a wide variety of connection groups that meet on Thursday nights. Come get connected.
And youth group too.
And I'd like to remind everyone to see me if you're interested in ministering to the families of the incarcerated during the Christmas season. They could really use our help.
It's amazing the difference it makes when it feels like you're getting support.
Yes, it does, and you never know what great friendships you'll develop from it. Laura is our intrepid director. Now you gotta come up.